welcome back. So it's a double header for the Formula One. This weekend coming, it is Silverstone, the British Grand Prix, one of the best in the calendar. And last week it was the Red Bull Ring. Again, another decent track. And so why was it just a massive, colossal cock-up from start to finish? Well, let's start off with the fact that it was yet another bloody sprint race, which, let's face it, just doesn't work. We had a pointless qualifying again that does nothing, followed by another qualifying for a race that shouldn't even exist, which was, of course, the sprint, followed by the actual race, which again was just played with issue after issue. Now, don't get me wrong, I can get behind the whole track's limit thing, but it's either got to be the entire track or not there at all. Well, if you go over the white line on this corner, but you're all right if you go over the line on this corner, and this bit here you're fine on, but if you do it here, oh, no. What is this absolute load of rubbish? It just doesn't work. And the fact of the matter is that the race can end and you still don't know where half the cars are finished. I mean, it's just mind-bogglingly stupid. I mean, how can you be this dumb? I mean, honestly, it just feels like the last couple of seasons, they are just intent on trying to lose as many viewers as possible. And don't even get me started, because of course if you're watching it in England, if you're watching it live in place, you can watch it on Sky, and they have some of the, they have a couple of good commentators, don't get me wrong, but most of them are just terrible, and they keep adding new terrible commentators to it. Ooh, and even though some of those commentators actually do know what they're talking about, just because you know what you're talking about, it doesn't necessarily translate into the fact that you're a good commentator, because they're not! But anyway, Silverstone's coming up, so let's see what that brings. But oh, what a clusterfuck it is. I just realised I don't think my camera is quite straight. No, that's fair. Oh, I think it's... Oh, I don't know. Who cares? Oh, but yes, I mean, honestly, just what absolute drivel it is becoming. It really is... Get rid of the sprint races, get rid of half the commentary team, get rid of some of the stupid rules, make sure the rules that are in place are fit for purpose, because let's face it, at least 4 or 5 of the top teams this year are probably going to breach the spend cap due to the pathetic excuse of a slap on the wrist that teams got last year for breaking the cost cap. Which means the smaller teams are still going to be screwed over. The bigger teams are just going to spend what they want and then pay the fine, because that's all they're going to get. And the only way the FIA can now reset that is by saying, okay, well, yes, we've done this whole fine thing. We don't think it's really worked. So after next year, which would be now 2024, going into 2025, these will be the penalties. And that's what they should have done in the first place. If you are going to have this spend cap, is then say, one, we're not going to make you spend more money by having all these stupid bloody sprint races, and two, the fact of the matter is that if you do breach the cost cap, this is what the penalty is, and this is what the penalty is. If you breach the cost cap, then you lose all your constructors' points and your driver loses 50 points. It's as simple as that. It's got to be something that actually hurts the team, because if it isn't, if it's just a fine, if you've got a team like Red Bull or Mercedes or Aston Martin that have got owners that have got money coming out of their collective pockets, they're not going to give a shit. They're just going to go, oh no, we put here's some more money. I mean, it's just the whole thing, the whole of platform of Formula 1 at the moment is in serious trouble, because it's just absolute crap. Anyway, that's my opinion. You may think differently, but there we go. Catch you later. My hair's a mess. What's going on with my hair? I don't know. I should have brushed it. I didn't brush it. Anyway. Bye for now. Nice short one today. Just fun.
Jet plane headed up to the sky, spread wings and the clouds getting